Omo nsase no omo ewo kaso ashalaja na ne bo nso fofofu every 6,000 Ghana cedis edikosi 9,000 Ghana cedis na de yede kra wo mu ni se ubetimi atua sika na efa na de aka no wachemu atua na kakra
eni asem de pa o
hie ensan ye wai enipa eduasa ebedi kan akoto nsase yi bie no obia ebenya cement bag ba ko mako enum se pa
afia ka ho na nsa nyae
Shemi ratobo bebre wo honom na emom ma ye frɛ wo ma ansa na yakɔ
ene fa wo number na ma me
yo omo number no 0541 940684 0240146092 0247754244 0244822266 and afa 0543353474 Wafo Yena City Estate and Sasepa Masu Biara anymore.
Don't touch that dial.
Destiny Radio is the best.
You are listening to Destiny Radio.
Keep tuning to Destiny Radio.
Good evening, you welcome to Destiny News Night at 6 on Destiny Radio. We transmitting live on www.destinyradioonline.com on our affiliate stations, Dynamic Radio in the USA and Gospel Radio in the UK. You can also follow us on our social media handle, Facebook Destiny TV and Radio. On Instagram is Destiny Radio GH1 and on Twitter Destiny Radio GH for more news updates. Destiny News Night is brought to you by Laloange KG Services, Receiving Hotel by Restaurant, Boafoy and Royal City Estate, and Aseda Fashion. I'm Dorcas Mensah. In the headlines, no monkeypox detected in Western region, says the Ghana Health Service. Also, 12-year-old boy drowned in river at Afienya. Peje residents protest sitting of Agenda 111 project in Whole West District of the Volta region. And coming up in business news, NPA sensitized commercial drivers on petroleum pricing. And on the foreign front, Turkey pledges support for Africa's inclusive, sustainable development. There's a many more stories will be coming your way in tonight's news bulletin. Stay tuned. To our first story for tonight, the Ghana Health Service has debunked claims of monkeypox detection in the country. According to the service, reports of such a condition purported to have been cited in the Western region must be disregarded. This follows a viral social media post alleging the country had recorded its first case. There are about 237 confirmed and suspected cases of monkeypox worldwide. The UN Health Agency have announced plans to contain the virus. The Ghana Health Service says it is on high alert and will provide updates to the public about further development. The Defense Minister, Dominic Nitiwu, has revealed that the president may be compelled to use commercial flights for his foreign travels for the next 4 months, as the presidential jet is due for major repair works. According to him, it would be flown to France, where it will be until at least October 2022.
The military has made a request for the fact that we needed to have an aircraft for a long-term haul, and that I was doing consultations. I have not finished those consultations. And by the end of this month, we will not have a presidential jet because the one we have is going to France for reservice. It's one of the reasons the president is not using them for 4 months.
So the president will be without it for 4 months. But he's not been using it already.
No, he does. We only advise the president not to use it for very, very long hauls. Journeys, but all the movement within Africa, all the short movement within West Africa, that's a plane the president uses.
Defense Minister Dominic Nitiwu. Now moving on to other stories, the court granted the out-of-court settlement request after hearing a plea from the paramount chief of Yafo traditional area, Nana Ansa Eduba II, on behalf of other chiefs. The chiefs were given to June 3rd, 2022 to settle the case amicably and report back to the court.
There are 5 communities, yes. So all of them are represented by few people. They are their speakers. Now when I came in, then I heard that there has been a court action against Newmont. So they can never work now until the court has decided on something, what they brought. So the 5 chiefs, we met and decided that why don't we go in? Because they are our people. They are coming from the 5 communities. So we go to the court and beg. So we decided to meet the representatives of the various groups and talk to them that we are coming to withdraw the case. So they should hold on. And they agreed. That is why you saw us this morning.
The chief said a meeting between the 2 parties would be held in order to settle the case peacefully.
But what worries them? In court, if somebody is representing you, you may say something which even you don't like it. So it's no. If I were this man, I would have said it in this way. So they will get a chance to voice out what worries them. You see, and then Newman will respond. If they agree, fine. I'm giving them. Oh, that is what I said. That they should take it cool and depend on the lawyers. Whatever they will tell them is what they are coming to tell the committee, and we bring it to court.
And that was Nana Ansa Eduba, the second paramount chief of Viafo traditional area. Some of the angry farmers present at the court claims a number of farmlands have been destroyed by the mining firm without proper procedures.
Cannot dictate for us what to do. I'm a farmer. I know how to do my farming, or I know how to farm since I was a kid. So right now, when they comes, they are trying to tell us what to do, which is abnormal. They are beating our people, taking just they brought soldier men to in our community, arrested some people, beating other people, which is very bad. It doesn't make sense. So right now we are very serious. We have done our farming, and right now what we are expecting is that they should come and negotiate with us in a good mindset and fair negotiation.
Ukrobia hina odi animu eti se na nanoma ba so mbe yi asem na fine ase da man ba 2 weeks no so na se ye hu bibia ya still dey ba kwa na ba kwa.
Some angry farmers whose lands were destroyed by the mining site. Leader of the farmers, Ali Baba Muhammad, said writing must be done.
You are listening to Destiny Radio.
Destiny Radio is the best.
You are listening to Destiny Radio.
Solve amicably without any fight. That's what we want. The only thing we want is that we don't want the company to teach us. We want the fair thing to be done. And one thing to it is that at the farmers at the community, we want Nimon to remove all the blacks away from their channel so that everything will move smoothly. We know through them, the farmers are being, they are not taking care of our rights. They are doing whatever they like. Yeah. And I swear by God, if the company didn't take care, by 5 months or 5 years or 10 years time, the Nimon company in Ghana here will collapse.
He also added that if actions to compensate them are not implemented, they will continue to put pressure on the firm until it does the right thing.
We want the first thing to be done through our legal team and Nimon legal team, including us. I hope the right thing will be done, so far as we are concerned. Nimon is coming to the community and work with the farmers over there, the community members.
Destiny Radio.
They should be careful not to do anything bad to the community, else they will never get their peace to work in our various communities. They should do the right thing.
And that was leader of the farmers, Ali Baba Muhammad. Now away to Afienya, the police have begun a search for a 12-year-old boy, Francis, suspected to have drowned in the river alongside the Afienya-Dowenya Road. According to the police, the father of the boy, Solomon Chete, filed a complaint at about 6 p.m. on Tuesday. The assemblyman for the area, Habibu Muhammad, said on an engineering company had dredged the drain to allow free flow of water, but did not leave any safety signs to alert residents and motorists. Therefore, the police have assured that efforts are underway to get drivers to assist with the search for Francis.
You are listening to Destiny Radio.
You're still live on Destiny News 9 on Destiny Radio. We also streaming live on our Facebook handle, Destiny TV and Radio. You can send in your comments on our Facebook handle. Now, moving on to other stories. The police have assured the family of the 24-year-old CCTU student who was allegedly killed by unknown men, justice. The Central Regional Police Command, led by the Regional Police Commander, DCOP Alexander Amenyon, paid a visit to the deceased family.
2022, there was an incident, a case that we thought was just a mere accident, a hit and run issue, came out to be a murder case. The body that we found, as if it was hit by a car that has escaped, happened to be a level 300 young lady who was killed and her genitals removed. The case is under investigation at the regional headquarters, and we are in touch with the family of the deceased, and we have some suspects, and we have a lot of witnesses, and the case is on. But this morning, the regional command thought of, looking at our vision and mission, we need to do more. It is not only investigating, but we need to console the victims.
He assured the family members that the perpetrators will be surely brought to book.
They hail from Takoradi. So this morning, myself and some of my lieutenants, including the PRO and the staff officer, went to the western region in the capital, Takoradi. We were able to get to the house in the company of the Western Regional Police Commander, DCOP, Mr. Ajiman. He accompanied us with other officers, and we went to the house. Actually, we went to console the family and the couple, the parents of the victim, and the relatives who were gathered. We discussed a lot of things, and we gave them the assurance what we are doing so far, and assure them that we will get to it, because it was something that nobody thought of, and we didn't know what actually happened. But I believe that we will unearth and unravel the mystery.
Still speaking in an interview, the Regional Police Commander, DCOP Alexander Amenyon, also added.
Pertaining to, in addition to that, we discussed what they will need during the funeral. They asked us to give them security as well. We all agreed to provide security and also come and attend the funeral and to console with them. They had the assurance that we shall deal with the investigation and they will get justice.
The voice you just listened to is the voice of DCOP Alexander Amenyon, Regional Police Commander. Now our way to the Volta region. The Public Relations Officer of the Ghana Prison Service, Chief Superintendent Corinne Achem, has debunked the assertion that when they send some of their prison inmates out to work on the streets, they are encouraged to beg for alms. According to him, the service discourages such an act.
They are actually not supposed to beg. But it all started when people started having some pity on them, and therefore started throwing some coins on the floor. And then they took advantage and decided to go into begging. But they are not supposed to beg. No, that is not why they are taken out. They are supposed to clean the streets, clear the streets, of weeds and things like that. That is basically why they've been taken out, but not to go and beg.
He then advised the general public not to give these inmates money, but if so, should be done in the right way.
And if you would want to do it in a way that is safe. Imagine a situation where maybe you are in a moving vehicle, then you throw money on the floor for the inmate to pick, and then he comes without watching other moving vehicles. We could have problems on our hands. But if you can stop at a safe location and say, oh, come, take this, fine. I mean, if it's your wish, you want to help, no problem.
Okay.
But even that, ideally, you should, if you are able to spot the officer escorting the inmates, it's better to give to the officer in the presence of the inmate, though. Then it's accounted for.
Okay.
But they're actually not
supposed to go a begging. No.
Okay.
Chief Superintendent Courage Achem, Public Relations Officer of the Ghana Prison Service. Residents of Peje in the Volta region hit the street to protest the setting of Agenda 111 project. According to them, the whole West Congress of Paramount Chiefs had a convention to guide the equitable distribution of development projects when the district was created in 2012. The chief and the people of Peje got infuriated when the government allocated the Agenda 111 project a district hospital facility.
That the hospital will be sited at Peje because it is an elongated district.
You are listening,
and so we feel that these things should be shared equally among us. Now, sadly enough, quite recently, we heard that there has been a change, that the district hospital is being sited at Jolokuta instead of Peje, which is very unusual, and in fact, we feel very, very embarrassed, very, very terrible. We don't believe that the president is changing this. However,
the chief also added,
we are still not convinced of what he said because we don't know those people who came to inspect the place. He said the report was written by some doctors. If they come to discuss this or to see the site and there is a thing, they should let us be involved. Then we all discuss and know what is going to happen next. But they didn't inform us.
Convener of the Peje Youth Association.
Convener of the Peje Youth Association and Assembly member for Peje, Avlimetoji, gave the government 2 weeks ultimatum or face their route.
You are listening to Destiny Radio.
Destiny Radio is the best.
We have resolved as a matter of urgency to consider the following. A, de-associating ourselves from Whole West District Assembly. B, our 2 assembly members shall not participate in any sitting in the Whole West District Assembly. No revenue collector from the Whole West District Assembly shall be welcome into Peje henceforth. Finally, no political activity
you are listening to Destiny
by the
Radio.
ruling government will be tolerated in any part of Peje community if nothing is done or conveyed to us during the next 2 weeks. Yes.
And that was Kasim Usmanu Adamu, convener of the Peje Youth Association and assembly member for Peje Avlemetoji. We'll be looking at some stories from the launch of the Kwewu Summit 2022 after the commercial break. Stay tuned.
Original Koyo Enterprise. Oyam Krankre. Ejumekuo. Mo eni so ade hunu se mo pese mo ye nsu ejuma ibi. Ene me kanfo Original Koyo Enterprise ena ama. Original Koyo Enterprise etu borehole. Yesisi borehole. Yesanso blow boreholes ni mu edema. Wetu borehole no ama emu nsuo nyina ye nchini nsuo. Ema ohwe ho. Ye we fidie bi a ye friend reverse osmosis machine. Ye de be yi enchini ni nyina efiri nsuo ni mu. Ama na ye krogen ede ama. Ye ton pure water machines, water filters. Ye wo borehole pumping machine. Surface pumping machine, pure water and water system accessories in Nanso. Ye will be ye will engineers on my quadri on swage mu. Omo abeba ababe fixing machine nama be biada wobia. The ban of boreholes are papa dia. Original Koyo Enterprise. And your last stop.
Betty, why are you crying when it's just some few days to your wedding? Your face must be kept fresh and in good shape.
Lily, I have been taken off guard.
How?
He cancelled on me.
What? He cancelled on you? We are off to bury Jojo.
No, not my dear Jojo.
Who then?
The caterer you brought. He cancelled on me.
What?
Hello, friends. I can't help but to notice the tears streaming down a beautiful lady's face and to eavesdrop on your conversation. Well, food is not just ordinary, but it is classical when each ingredient is laid with perfection and cooked with praise to feed the soul.
Help me, sir. Please help me if you can.
I can't.
Oh!
Well, but I know someone who can.
Who?
La Louange Catering Services.
How do I get in touch with them?
La Louange Catering Services is located at Anyasku Junction, just behind the GN Bank. You can also call them on 026-221-8228 or 0240-146092. La Louange Catering Services also take orders for all occasions, be it weddings, engagement parties, birthday parties, funerals, among others. La Louange Catering Services, your solution is just a phone call away.
I wonder if your father was a thief, cause someone stole the stars from the sky.
Hey, Asemo.
Hey, Mira, not then I won't quote her. Now, Casacasa say ye.
If you run as I can, who be more, or say, dear, and I can, or the Apom
Hey, I dang. Nancy Mira was so yet in Dodo. My catcher will say, what for your city estates for Ayrton and Sassy, and Nipple air for 4.
If you are saying catch it,
and catch me, Rama, young Cotobinaka, Yankasa, yet ye fear more, almost as so dear. Langa the same any assassin, Mammy say, dear, and you.
Now, once I know him for another was saying,
almost as no ever castle, Ashalaja, Nana Buansu for 4, every 6,000 Ghana cities, adequacy 9,000 Ghana cities, Nadia, yet the crowd woman say, Ubeti me at Jessica and Fat Nadia can watch him at Tiana Kakranka.
Hey, any as I'm the pow.
She and sign your wife. And Nipa Edriasa Bedi Kai Akotons as ye be or Pia Ebena cement bag Bakumaku and say,
if you can't answer.
Shemi Ratobo be brave or honor, name my friend Mansana Yako.
And if I want number, mammy,
you on my number 0541 9406 84 0240 1460 92 0247 75 4244 0244 822266 and our face 0543 35 34 74. What for Yana City Estate and Sasa Masu Biara anymore.
You are listening to Destiny Radio.
Destiny Radio is the best.
You breaking case, you just tune in your life on Destiny News Night on Destiny Radio. We also stream.
First of all, we want to